Wow, what do you do after you go swimming in your pool and freeze your ass off? Yeah, I mean, I'm down in Florida and it's so hot and the ocean's so nice. Pool's so nice. Up here, I'm freezing. I get a really bad cold, believe it or not. I've been dragging all day. I know I made my video this morning, but I've been hacking and coughing all day. I am literally chilled from that pool. But you know what? It's not about the pool. It's not about the chills. All project on Ice Age TV. But what are we going to do now? I've got so many boxes of accessories. What are we going to do? Look here. We've got the WeatherTech No Drill Mud Flaps. And I think I'm going to take these right here. And I'm going to put them on my nice Chevy Bison. My Chevy Colorado Bison that I have sitting right out here. So if you're watching my channel, I'm going to do a little how-to video on the WeatherTech installation. Some nice mud flaps for the Chevy Colorado ZR2 Bison Edition. I think it'll give it a lot more character. Pretty incredible. Really haven't driven the Bison much since I've been back from my road trip to Florida. And I've driven it, but not a lot. Got it nice cleaned up here the other day. Got the retractable steps. Can't emphasize enough how nice that is. Come on, Keith, get your ball out of here. Dog always wants his ball. Playing with the ball all the time, but it's just the Bison all started up. And it's the day before 4th of July. So things are kind of quiet. And I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and pull the Bison out. And let's get this thing all set up with the new mud flaps and see if you get a little better effect. It's interesting. My daughter, is that my daughter? I don't know. She took her off in my Ford Mustang Dark Horse. So it's kind of interesting how she's got that Vapor Blue GT I got her, but yet today she took it upon herself to take the Mustang Dark Horse. I mean, it really hasn't been driven much, so I don't really have a problem with that because it does need to be driven. There's so many freaking vehicles. And but right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this outside the garage. It's really such a nice day. I tell you, Florida will really change your view of heat. If you want to live up in this northeast area, Mid-Atlantic area, and if you really think it's hot, I mean, it does get hot up here, but it's just night and day from that Florida atmosphere. And I mean, it just really is. It just isn't really hot. And so you're down there in Florida, like I am, boating, swimming. It's such a different world because it's just so hot and humid. Up here, it isn't as humid usually. It doesn't stick around. You know, it does come in and out of here. But man, it just is really not the same type of heat. So working out here isn't really anything dramatic. Down in Florida, having an inside garage with shade and your fans, it'd be a huge difference on your and the way you would look at things as far as where you're going to work on your truck. So I'm going to work out here. Let's see how hard or easy this is. And I don't think it should be that hard, but we're going to find out as we get the boxes. And stay tuned for the before and after look of the Chevy Bison. Now, once again, this truck looks really good. I mean, it really is a sporty looking truck. I've mentioned so many times that I feel like the Colorado, I think, has a nicer look than the Ford Ranger. I mean, it's a better looking truck. Performance wise, yeah, I'm going to give the Ford Ranger, the Raptor, that up. But here we go. So WeatherTech usually makes it pretty easy for you to be able to install their mud flaps. And so is this the front, just the rear? I don't even know. But it's interesting. I've used these style mud flaps before where you turn this to kind of clip it in. So let's see what this says. Is this for the front or the rear? And usually it tells you on the box as well. So this looks like the front maybe. Let's look right here. Where does it say? I'm kind of holding you up on my YouTube channel of what which ones these are. Should be right here, I guess. So front, this is the front mud flap. So, which that's usually the more challenging one. You got to turn the tires. And this is a big ass tire up here. So, will I be able to do this per se? I think it'll just give the truck such a nicer look. So, try Kiwi. Wow. In some ways, this thing doesn't even look like it's really meant for this, because this is the Bison Edition. And if you kind of look at this thing, I mean, it does fit up in there, but boy, I tell you, but I turned the tire to the right to be able to do this. But I got my special tools. I got so many damn vehicles. Who knows where the hell the tool is? I got my Ford Explorer ST. I've been driving that a lot lately, just because I didn't have many miles on it. You know, I know a lot of people watch my channel, and they think I don't drive these cars, but I do. I do drive them. I mean, I do mix it up, but it just kind of comes to, I'll drive this for a while just to rack miles on it, and then I'll jump over to something else to rack miles on it. But what's interesting, if you really kind of follow me, is the Raptor 37's used. It has 25,000 miles on it. I just lived out of the Ram TRX down in Florida for about a month, and that's got like 26,000 miles on it. So, in the Ford Corby truck, I mean, so a lot of these vehicles are used. They already kind of have some miles on them. So for me, I'm trying to maximize my fun time. Got my tool out of my freaking back rack here. And I know some people get aggravated in these how-to videos because I get a little more personal, but I just like to make a nice video. And those that really watch my channel, and keep in mind, I've already done the accessory on the retractable steps. I've done the rear exhaust, and now I'm put the mud flaps on. So I've done some kind of cool things to the vehicle. Nothing radical, but kind of cool, I think. So just stay tuned as I put this on. I'm going to get a little right-hand tool. You'll see it here in a second. Oh, Paul Tuttle wouldn't like me. You know, if you ever watched the Chopper series, Paul Tuttle used to go off on Paul Jr. because of all the crap he'd have laying all over his benches. You know, I clean up my bench, but it just gets all screwed up again. I'm looking for a little specialty tool that I have that makes it really easier to do work. And it's a righty tool. Oh, here it is right here. This thing is so cool. I got to get now an adapter to make that all work. That's just a whole other project, but yeah, hold on that idea. Wow, miracle. I found the little adapter so you can put a socket. Now, what I've noticed is usually these are 8 and 10 millimeter heads. So let's see how right or wrong I am. So I go to my Jesse James toolbox. Oh, I just so wish so many years ago I'd have bought like 2 or 3 of these toolboxes because they're so cool. So I'm going to take an 8 and a 10 over to the truck, and I'm going long, which I could maybe be a problem. Let's see if I'm right or wrong as we come up to my fender well here, and see how this all kind of plays out here. It's kind of quiet. It's like the oh, this is a Torx probably. I can't even tell. Can you? I think that's a little Torx, isn't it? So, you know what? That actually may just be that may be a pop rivet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a picture of that. Wow, very impressive. WeatherTech has enclosed a Torx. That's really impressive for WeatherTech. That's really great. See, now this is such a great tool. It looks like a dental tool, doesn't it, to drill out your teeth? So now let's see if this is right or wrong. Let's see here. I gotta get 2 hands on it, but I would think it'd be right because WeatherTech's usually pretty good about this stuff. Get 2 hands on it. There it is. How about that, huh? All right. You know, this thing looks pretty straightforward. I think I got a drill for this, but this is pretty cool. So I think I replaced that with these screws here. Look at the instructions here. So let's see if I'm right or wrong about that. Well, see, it's a little different design. That's why I say, you know, with the flares in this truck, I just don't know if that's really going to look right. It's going to be interesting as I kind of move forward on this. On the, it says Chevy Colorado. They didn't really, I could have sworn asked if it was a Bison edition. So we're going to find out here. This is interesting because I don't really have a second hole. I may have to create that. Well, how about that? It's a 7 millimeter for this new head right here. This is a little longer because there's some gappage here. Once again, I don't know. This may not work and look correct, so this will be interesting. Uh-oh. Somebody just blew off the bomb, so the dogs are all going to start going nuts. My dogs. Kiefer doesn't have a problem with the fireworks. The other dogs, they all start freaking out. So So we have this problem, the fireworks, your dogs and animals go nuts. Well, nice that this truck is this high off the ground because I'm underneath it. You gotta get on the ground to line this screw up to put this on correctly. You really can't do it outside the truck. So let me crawl out from underneath here and see if this thing even looks. Right here, it looks like it's matching up there. So let's see. Okay, so it looks pretty good. I mean, I think it's got a little bit imperfection here, but you know, these are big ass tires and they're really going to do a lot of running down this side of this truck. They're really going to start destroying this paint. So I'm going to go for it. Worst case, you can take it off and you can always plug it with black holes, whatever you drill here, because I got to drill a hole. But then it has this really cool type of clamp that I think I'm going to do that first before I drill anything. Uh-oh. So, got to get creative. So, that looks good, right? But the mounting hardware is not going to work. So, I'm going to have to get creative and start drilling some holes. So, uh-oh. Yikes, right? Yikes. I got creative. Think I'm okay. The question's going to be, does this right here, this that protrudes right here, should take my grinder and cut that out right there. I think that's going to rub. I don't think that's going to work. I truly believe it. This has to come off. Let's try it. Yeah, once again, I don't think WeatherTech really sold me the right mud guard. Okay, let me turn the wheel. See what happens here. You can see it. When you're in the back, well, it's not. You see it the other way. Yeah, I guess I'm okay. Interesting. I thought for sure that thing would. Yeah, I guess we're okay. Well, yeah, if you're off road, and I guarantee you catch that. Probably rip it off. Well, I tightened down this bracket. It does seem to have helped. I don't know. It's all being creative on the Ice HCV. And does it look perfect? You know, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. And once again, it's just going to totally save this whole... You can already see, look, this truck's already getting... I know, you can put a film down here. I don't disagree, but I like that look. Now, let's try the back. Back could be challenging. Can't turn the wheel. Oh, yeah. Yikes. So let's check out the packaging here. For the back, this is so strange. Really? Wow. So for the back, it's going to be the same ball game. That's interesting. On the, yeah, got so much garbage, man. So much stuff has been coming in lately. So, same little thing here. Let's look here. See how it looks. Yeah, that's good. I like it. I think it gives the truck a nice aggressive look. And I know some out there will say, well, it doesn't really fit right there. Eh, who cares? I don't care. I don't care. So, 2 screws there. This one here may line up. It's pretty cool. So it has 3 total. So you would be all right in this one. But, you know, getting inside there's be very challenging. Ooh, yikes. And the same thing, they give you little Torx and a wrench. That's pretty cool. Let's see how we can make this all work. Now, with my little right-hand tool here, so we're pretty good. We're lucking out, man. We got plenty of room. That's really sweet. So I'm going to look out there. That's awesome. That's too bad. I wish they would have used the Torx. This is going to be more challenging to get in there. Much more challenging because of this long fitting. Too bad these don't fit because they did. I just reused those. I mean, actually, I'm going to try that because what's going to happen here is this tire area. See, I'm going to be stuck up here. I may be able to do it, but down here it'd be very tight. Let me just start it. So I'm going to take all the little fittings, gun, I'm going to lay it down on the ground and hope I have to get up 5 times to do this. All right, I'm having some luck down here. So I got this one here with the gun. This one up top, and not the middle. I'm going to have to get a ratchet. But boy, look at that. Look at the gap on this one. Isn't that interesting? Huh. That really just shows you how it's not really, that's not really meant for this truck. Yeah, what do? Do I put some type of a filler? Can I put something in there? You know what, for right now, I hope my video helps other owners of these Bisons realize that this WeatherTech isn't really going to make your truck. The front's actually better than I thought. The rear would look better than the front. And wow. And the danger is, see how that's level? If I want to push this in, then what happens then is this goes crooked. I could probably just take something and fill in there, or just, you know what? Whatever. It's a truck, right? All right, got the left side knocked out and everything lined up, and this even worked. Tighten this down so it's really tight. It's good. I don't like the gap. What could I do? What could I put in there to fill it up? It's not bad. I think it looks good. And once again, just gives the rockers on your truck more protection, especially my running boards. They're gonna get beat the hell out of, and that can, that can affect the motor under there if a lot of rocks start hitting it. So I really like it. So now to the next side. I'm gonna run out of sunlight if I'm not careful. I think I'll go up to the front now, and I'll do that first because I kind of know how to make that work. And then the back isn't really that hard, so I think it's looking really good. I really do love this truck. It really is a nice truck. Just incredible how I've been such a Ford guy for so many years, and this Chevy is kind of, well, the Chevys, the Camaro Z28 is slowly transitioned me back to the Chevrolet, the Corvette, Colorado. What's next up for the Chevy product, right? Do I get a 2500 heavy duty ZR2 Bison or something like that? That'd be pretty cool, right? Okay, same thing over here, and I kind of take a blueprint from the other side, how I drilled that, because it seemed to work really well. So I think I'm up top, a little diagonal to that other one there. So I think I'm going to kind of play the same game over here, and I think it's going to work. Well, the kid came home, and I need her right now, but she disappeared. I really want to see, it's the same as the other side, but doesn't that look like it's going to hit? I mean, oh my gosh. But it's interesting how the front really does have a cleaner cut. Wow. Well, when the kid comes out here, we'll try it. On the back. Wow. All right, get in the driver's side. I want you to turn the steering wheel. Kid's back. Just got this done. Like I said, the back doesn't really match up. The front, I would have thought the front. So I want you to turn the wheel nice and slow. And I want to see how this looks. And like I say, when you look at it from this angle, you just swear it's going to rip this thing off. So, they turn left. Yeah, no way, it's not even close. That's a blessing. Wow. So, okay, go back, turn right. Yeah, so just about right there, and heavy duty is probably raw, but other than that, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's good. What do you think of the mud flap look? Always got to do the exhaust. I think it looks good. What are you going to do mud flap look?
I think you look like a bad boy.
Oh, wow. How'd you like the Dark Horse?
That's my dream car.
Oh,
But it's...
You're so funny. I love it. If Mr. Sanchez is listening, he'll be like, oh, but now this is the baddest ass car.
Okay,
but now
my
this
Camaro,
is the dream car.
My Camaro was my favorite.
Your Camaro. I love it.
But
yeah.
then it's my GT Mustang.
Uh-huh.
Then it's this. I have yet to drive the Corvette. I'm dying to. Or the Red Eye.
Oh, there's poop all over the car. Can you help me out? Let's get the poop off. All right, everybody. Hey, yeah, so the addictions of the young one as well as me. But hey, there it is. There is the Chevy Colorado Bison with the mud flaps on. And I'm sure many out there be like, I don't know. I'm sure some will probably be like, nope, I'm not going to do it because I don't like the way that looks. But for me, it's giving me the protection. Because just like this rear exhaust tip, it'll get destroyed from these big ass tires. As these tires pick up the rocks, and you know what happens? It just destroys the bottom of your car. And like I say, if you have these electronic motors for these running boards, these rocks are going to be nitpicking that damn motor eventually, I'd be guessing, and probably screw it up. See, look, we had rock. All right, it's always the adventures. And the cars, the birds just don't give up on crapping on the cars. I've got a whole other set of mud flaps for the new F-150 Lightning. Need to get motivated on that. And you know, I've done mud flaps on these Broncos. It's just not really, I'm just not as fixated on that really. So I'm not really worried about that. We're running the hell out of that thing. That thing's got like 10,000 miles on it. The kid works on that thing like every day. But this is how it would look if you go to the Lightning truck. It's just a really simple process, not that hard at all to do that. So need to do that. But then I got in the shop a ton of accessories for, I would get the glass cleaner first, kid.
I can't find it.
It's right here. Aw, the kid's getting all mad at Daddy. She's getting all upset. It's right in front of your eyes. I can promise you that.
Show me, man eyes.
Show me man eyes. Right here, look, this kid's very funny. Look at this. 1, 2. Yeah, man eyes. Blind man eyes, right? Everybody here, listen to this right here. But anyways, you go back over here to the area. I mean, if you walk around my shop, I have got so many accessories. The Gold Wing, the Talon, the CBR. I got a nice relocation rear license plate set up for the CBR, which I'll probably do that. I don't think that's going to be too hard. We're going to take the, you know, look, it's just a bird's crap on everything, man. Take the dragon tail look and bring it in closer to the rear fender and tail light with this Yoshimura tail light and license plate, or I should say license plate bracket closer. But then back here, I got some stuff back here for projects. Yeah. Get motivated, right? Get motivated. I really want to put some rear saddlebag protectors on this Street Glide. Got to do that. I don't think I'm going to buy the fancy dancy front protectors like I have on my CVO ST back there. It's too much money. It's just money. So nope, we're good. Too much money going out the door. Need to get the cheap Chinese air deflectors. You get those things for like 40 bucks. You should order those. Sorry, everybody. Thanks so much for watching my channel. And it's the bird poop. The bird poop. And then they freaking hit the Ram truck. And they hit this vehicle here. So, what are we doing for 4th of July? Not much. Be around. Yeah. We're having a good old time in the pool. So, that's kind of the plan. Man, that's just incredible. Look back here. I mean, they're everywhere. Look at this. This thing. These birds are back in order of crapping all over the cars again. What a bummer. Ram, that's a fresh one there.
How do you know it's fresh?
I didn't see a little earlier, so who knows. Yeah, man eyes. Guys, so anyways, God bless. Hope everybody has a great evening. And what are we talking about tomorrow morning? On the Independence Day, or the Freedom Day of our country. What are we going to talk about? I don't know yet. I don't know. Do I do it? Do I don't? Do I talk to you? So, everybody, thanks for watching my channel. God bless. Have a great evening.